All right, greetings. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, as I was hit record, an orb, something flew out by me. All right, thank you for posting your questions. All right, it's the chat portion of the webinar. All right, blessings. All right, good, Neil. Message from higher self, higher elf. Message from higher elf. There's the tall blonde energy or the elf blondes that you're connected to. Some of them are bald in the higher astral realms. They show that you're healing a lot of energies. I don't know, they show like a mythology, like a gremlin realm that you've connected to, or healed, or healing. It's part of the astral realm that's causing difficulties here. So I don't know, maybe some some of our myths might start appearing to you, possibly. Message from Prime Creator. You're healing a lot of your AI energies. You have been a supercomputer on other planets. Actually, many many lifetimes. I mean, like many supercomputers at once, like a server farm. And so I think like an AI and a server, they get kind of a high from all the information that's given to them. Do they get information overload? Well, they get addicted to the energy. So that's why sometimes people incarnate have a simpler life. It takes a while to get off of that high. I imagine you understand what that means. It's also difficult to be a part of society. Also, that's why the Palladian incarnations are so important. Syrians are okay, but the Palladians bring out more emotions and feelings. They bring out, and this world does the opposite. Carol, any messages for me? Yes, our energy from Archangel Michael. It shows the sword. It shows like a golden dagger that you carry with you astrally. You cut through the matrix. So your energy field is here to heal this family, but yeah, you're healing a lot of past lives here that haven't made themselves clear. Yeah, past life of Mother Mary. Participating messages from Archangel Metatron. Yeah, you're going into the future. You have a future self that is Andromeda that works with you a lot. And astral, of course. But they say you need this physical form for, I'm not saying why exactly, but the physical is necessary. I believe this is one of your last physical incarnations. I don't think you need one after this, especially after what we're going through here. Anna, any messages from my 6D self? Yeah, you're very clean. Not that you're clean now, but your 6D self. I don't know why they wanted to say that. I guess because this world's kind of dirty. So cleanliness is your 6D self. Your telepathic self is your 6D energy. It shows that you've dealt with a lot of gargoyles in your past life. I have a relationship with gargoyles, like love relationships. See how that goes for you. You just have to imagine that in your mind how that looks if you want to. Yeah, you're always testing. Testing your dark side, not necessarily getting pulled. Not everybody does, but yeah, you definitely know how to push your limits. Let's put it that way. At least at one time. I don't think you're doing as much as you used to. Any messages from Dolores Cannon? Well, she does seem like she's connected to your higher self, meaning that you go to her for advice. She is an Arcturian being. That's an interesting one to tap into. I might tap into her energies. Do a message from her. But yeah, she's very connected to butterflies. So yeah, it seems like you're getting advice from her all the time. You're like in her school. That's cool. You're good. Good for you. See, that shows that you're connecting more to your higher self by asking questions like that. So that's cool. Payment, are there any messages from my babysitter? Babysitter Vicky. I think she passed away. I'm not sure if she passed away or not, but she was her babysitter. Yeah. Uh, she's in the astral realm, very powerful. She does. Let's see. She shows, yeah, an angelic self. Um, necklace she's connected to gold energies. So she's with you. She's just trying to make sure you say the right things or hope you say the right things. She's very much part of your throat chakra. We'll just leave you with that. Are there any messages from me? Is there any messages from the archangels? You're in the middle of healing yourself. You're getting downloads from Arcturian beings. I don't think you can connect to Arcturian. Well, Arcturians can be seen as angels, you can say. Very much an Arcturian being that can translate itself into nature. You can just show you like you evaporate into nature's energies. So yeah, you're kind of translucent here. You're here, but you're not here. So, Marianne, any messages for me? You're healing much of your higher self. You and your higher self don't get along with each other sometimes, it seems. Because you know this physical, feels like from your higher self, part of it says you don't need this physical reality anymore. I believe you're teaching your higher self that is necessary. Because, you can have all different types of higher self. You have one that's very kind of hard-headed, it seems. Any messages from Pilot Creator? Let's see. One moment. There's a lot of dolphin energy around you at this time. I believe you're there to keep the oceans quiet. Of course, there's a big wave recently connected to Poseidon. Look up Poseidon. You'll find it was in the news recently, the gods. So I feel like you're working with the oceans to keep them calm, but also healing the astral energies of humanity. And you see around Yeshua a lot. Getting advice from him, but also telling him what to do sometimes. Kenyan Dance, any messages from Rame, cone-headed beings that created the Mayans? Oh, cool. You're definitely during that time frame, but they show that you were an insectoid being in that reality also from Orion. And so your insectoid self was very, let's say, headstrong. But you also gave them a lot of knowledge. Imagine like a big like a giant spider. Funny, I saw like a image of a rat too. Imagine getting our knowledge just from rats. Of course, they're just geez, they're reptilians are painting us. But I feel like you're having battling rat beings too, from what I can see. Of course, there's positive rats definitely. But yes, you're an energy. Yeah, so just remember form. There's different forms. So, any other messages? The cone-headed beings. I feel like it's very. It's like an Anunnaki experiment. From what it looks like. It's an Atlantean, but it's mostly an Anunnaki experiment. One of the races that was meant to be the main race on this world, and they are part of other realities at this time. So, well, you can say the elongated head, the cone head beings are like a race that was removed from our timeline, but still exists in others that we're going to reconnect with sometime in the future. So, some of them are Atlanteans. They weren't all Atlanteans. I mean, Atlanteans had all different types of stuff. That's just as bad as Anunnaki sometimes. Just at one time. Eric Yenner, any particular beings I should connect to when it comes to physical fitness because I want to get back in shape. I don't know why I saw the parakeet. I mean, the Andromedan is good. Arnold Schwarzenegger's higher self. It's like, say you want about his politics and his morals. That's the guy to connect to for getting back into shape. I'm being serious about that too. Yeah, I mean, I think he has a lot of. I'm not sure. You said something. I mean, I've looked at some of the stuff like squats. That can really mess with your knees, but it all comes back down to the diet. Last night, uh, I had too much energy. I felt like a tuning fork. I felt like I was made out of energy waves because of the Andromedan side of. Yeah, I felt Andromedan or something else. Any messages about this? So it shows that yeah, Andromedan it just came in earlier too. Yeah, the Andromedan waves are coming in stronger. So I've also felt energies of yeah, just the astral is getting stronger here. Uh, does it mean we're gonna have alien? I'm waiting for Biden to turn to a reptilian. I'm just gonna say it here. I was gonna say it on another video. I don't know, man. Anything's yeah, things are picking up. So expect the unexpected. That's what I have to say about that. So they're using your energy. I mean, not using. I mean, you're. That's why you're here. Is to shift the energy of the earth, the timelines, heal it. You know, so it's just making itself clear. It's not always clear. Oh, I think it's clear now. Yeah. This is why we're all here. We're all pretty much tuning forks. Amy, any messages from the spirit animals? The dolphin. You can the canine, the dolphin seems the most powerful, and also the horse. You said the magpie. That's a bird that I just realized learned about today, but I just said magpie. They also have a lot of connections with Andromeda. Andromedan animals. Think about animals that are very colorful, just very bright energies. But the dolphins saying that you have trouble letting go of the physical. Just be yourself. Yeah, you're on the right path. Any messages for my guys or galactic friends? You are releasing a lot of blockages. It does seem like there's a relationship energy, like a recent relationship energy or male energy. You still have not let go from what it seems like. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'd be here to verify, but this way there's a male energy that has not been fully cleared. That comes to mind every once in a while, it seems. Beth, or that person's holding on to you, which might be more of the case. Actually, that's probably more of it, but anyway, Beth. I had a dream involving two sharks this morning. What am I doing in astral? Now, the sharks don't necessarily mean bad. I mean, I don't know if they're like trying to come after you or something, but yeah, just cutting through reality. Yeah, so they want you. So the sharks are showing they want you to remember that. So there are predator energies on the earth that are, yeah, like the lower vibrations are around, but not to worry. Yeah, you might feel some of that. Don't worry about it. Just it shows that, man, I tell you, something's on its way. Some kind of new timeline's coming in, but wait and see. So astrally, you're bringing good luck to yourself, it seems. As for what exactly you're doing, you're around beings that are obviously, it looks like you're getting some beings kind of upset with you. Let's put it that way. It is a monatomic gold. I'm drinking, helping me pull in nanoparticles out of my body. Yeah, I believe so. Of course, what's it called? Uh, distilled water is good too, but I think you might have upgraded from that. I don't think I've ever heard of that type of before. Miguel, I had a dream. I had two letters, X marked on my chest. Any messages? Oh, I'm not sure if that's a good thing. I wouldn't worry about it, but obviously there's beings watching you. So yeah, the ninja feels like reptilian thugs did it. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, it feels like a reptilian. That's the energy I'm getting from it. And some of them are working with the angels to cause chaos here, but they try to create their reality here to keep people at war with each other. So obvious. So you are protecting people, and yeah, because they're trying to hijack people in their dreams, and you stop them. So obviously, not like that. That's energy I'm getting from that. Any messages from Finland? That we are now. Well, Finland's a good energy. I think a lot of us wish we were there right now. It's a healing country. Yeah, there's a lot of dwarfs there, a lot of elementals. So yeah, if you ever feel an elemental being or anyone with pointy ears, you might not see them physically, but that's one of the. I mean, Germany is their town. You know, all these little towns are. I mean, pretty much. I didn't think about that. Agartha. I wasn't thinking about Middle Ages, but Europe. A lot of Europe is very Agarthian, and Finland is definitely one of them. At least parts of it, maybe not all of it. So just there to help you remember your past. Yeah, just look at things differently. Sure. Yeah, if you see it, and as an angelic energy you're connected to, is yeah to bring nature back to its full form. Because most people don't think about nature. Well, it's hard to do that when you're trying to survive. Oh my God, it's Moses. Does my higher self have a message for me? Doesn't matter. You're keeping some people out of your life that doesn't need to be in your energy field. Um, and yeah, your kids are protected, but I just feel like there's people that are around that are keeping out. That's all there's. Maybe it's family members, friends, somebody. I don't know. Just someone's there. Do I have any past lives with any ancient Mexican or South African Native people? Is there a message from past? Well, I see you connected to Tijuana. So you had several lifetimes in Tijuana. Um, very ancient times. It was like a seaport. I think it is now, but yeah, it was just a life of similar kind of like we have now. Just family and just surviving and just enjoying the life. I do see you as a sculptor at one time. Maybe not fully professional, but you did some sculpting. I see. Miles, blessings. Any messages from Gaia? Yeah, you're helping Gaia find her energies or take back her energies. You deal with a lot of astrally reptilians. Well, you used to talk to them. You heal their vibrations. There's also archon beings that you're releasing their tensions here. Yeah, I got a buzz on that. So think of like humanity shut down. So they're not talking about spirit guides, anybody, not talking about any of this. So lower vibrational reptilians, archon beings, and so on. You know, their job is to keep them that way. So many of us come here to do what we can to release it. So I'm not sure if I answered your second question. Any messages from spirit? Yeah, you're giving back to yourself here. A lot of times you gave to others, now you're giving back to you. So don't feel bad about anything that you're receiving. You deserve it in a good way, in a positive way. Mia, any messages from my son? From my son, Sean. It seems like his energy is with you every day. He does whisper in your ear every once in a while, so at the right ear. He's just not. Oh, he doesn't want to clutter your vibration. He's just there to help you with the aura. Just help you see a brighter day when you're being tested. So he comes in every once in a while. It comes in as a whisper. So yeah, it's hard to tell if it's him or not. But question two: can you tell me if my husband John and I had any past lives together, and what our relationship to each other was at the time period? Medieval times. Like he was a knight, and you're kind of like a maid Marian type. You did have a family in royalty, but like a cousin of royalty, but you weren't. Both of you weren't related, but you were part of it since Scotland. you're connected to. Like 1500, something along those lines. Well, he was a knight, but also a farmer. Kevin, any messages for me? I did see a healing archon energy. Some of this, like psychedelics you're connected to, you see the archon beings and see what you want to see what they're doing. Those that are creating this reality. It's one of the reasons why you do what you do. You want to go further. You want to see deeper, or into the matrix, however you want to word it. And that's all I want to say with that. Any messages from Arcturians? You all, I think this has been told to you, have been hallucinogens in your past. You have given people highs, and you've also been a hallucinogen on a planet. So you're just remembering those energies. And you had a lot of dark lifetimes was to even out your positive life. So you've had a lifetimes like you're super positive high. But sometimes when you have those super high lifetimes, you need to have like a real dark lifetime. I was going to do that. Jeez. I was just waiting for that to happen. When I had a premonition I was going to do that, sure enough. I have to stop my water down. Something's coming. Jeez. I never do that. See, I always have water here. That was different. I don't think anything's on fire. So, yeah, that kind of took me off. Anyway, yeah, you've been on hallucinogen on another planet. Maybe I told you too much. That's why that happened. So, yeah. So, yeah, when you have those high vibrational life, that's why people want to raise their vibrations and all that. But it's like sometimes you need to have like a real messed up lifetime to balance yourself out. I'm just putting it out there. I'm wet too. So that's a jeez. Sai, I want to know more about my Eagle Hawk lifetimes. Oh yeah. Let's see. Eagle Hawk. Yeah, you're a leader. You're kind of hard on reptilians. It doesn't mean you're not the reason why they got bad or anything like that, but you're tough on them. You were patrolling planets. Sometimes you would take over a planet or take over a part of it and do your own thing. But sometimes those worlds were like desolate. Nobody was there. You just knew what you had to do. You just did what your bird beings. You do whatever the hell you want. So for the most part, you stayed out of conflicts for the most part. You stayed out of wars. I mean, unless you had to get pulled into it, but we went and did your own thing. You had your own little crew with it too. I want to know more about my canine shape-shifting lifetimes. That was a werewolf. Let's see. Yeah, wolf, mostly the wolf of. There's some worlds where wolves were being experimented, or humans being experimented with canine, where it was actually an experiment, meaning that was done like through, I want to say magic, but it was done through experiment where a human would just try to change into a wolf. You're part of those. It was on a Syrian world somewhere. Yeah, you've done this also, where you created your own canine species. Actually, it's showing you as a canine being or a shape-shifting being, creating your own race. Now, how you did that, they're not showing. Or at least, like they create hybrids all the time, things like that. Those that did not want war. That's what I see. It's a good thing. I've been feeling Archangel Ezekiel's energy around me. What messages they have for me at this time? Just feel like it's healing your heart chakra at this time. You've been doing a lot of time traveling recently also. See if I can throw more water on myself. Yeah. Times are changing. Look to the future, or what you feel about the future. That's what I recommend. What's going on with me astrally lately? Feeling out of body and more than usual this day. Yeah, something's up. Something's No, I had a image of myself spilling water on myself, and I ended up doing it. I even remember about the top not to do it. So that's interesting. Yeah, it's the sign of things to come. So yeah, a major timeline's coming in. I don't know what it is. If Biden turns into a reptilian being, let me know. Uh, but we never know. We're going to strange times. Something's up. Susie, what have I been doing in Astral? Letting go of old timelines, allowing you to think more clearly. I just see around the Bird Collective. Well, you're doing what you need to do here physically for you have reasons. It's part of your mission, so don't feel bad about it. I don't think you do, but don't feel you're not doing anything wrong anyway. Any messages for me? So yeah, you're doing not just healing for their boss, but healing for yourself. You are healing your boss, even if he says he doesn't want healing. You're already working with his energies anyway. You don't have to be verbal about it or anything like that. Just do your own thing. But I think you can still stay at where you're at. But he's just yeah. I see him just. It's like as soon as you show any type of care, he shuts. That tells you how dark he has been. Really, really dark in his past lives. Like really like a really dark draconian being. Completely dark. And this is his way of changing. So he might. You have to go by what you feel in this. He might be like some people infiltrate the spiritual communities, like they say they're positive and end up being not. I don't know if he's involved with that. But you have to see what you feel about that. So he's here to help heal other people, but he might have other intentions going on there. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deeply in that. Let's see. Wanda, how is my husband Mike connected to our niece? Cassie. But not blood family in our past lives. One second. But she's been a fairy in her past. He's been. I see him at night, and she is giving him guidance. In Agartha on this world, I believe on this world, I feel like she's been kind of a spirit entity around him in previous lifetimes, giving him advice as a spirit being. So I feel. How's my husband Mike connected to my stepdaughter Angie, my past life? That's been stepdaughter. That's been more of a closer relationship, like yeah, like a spouse or something like that. One time, long time ago. I feel Andromeda, long time ago. So yeah, all that's been past, but yeah, she's been like a nymph in her past life, but I don't think he was there for that. But yeah, they all work together in astral now. There's like an astral soul family. Chris, what is my astral job? Is it a Turian being? But you're gathering information. I also see you as a leader. I see you as an adventurer. I think you got 3 jobs or 2 jobs. I see you doing a lot of things, experimenting, creating Frankenstein somewhere. I think you're trying all kinds of stuff. That's all Frankenstein, so I'm not sure what you're doing with that. But who has more control over the Earth, reptilians, Anunnaki? Both. I would say Anunnaki, actually. I mean, they're kind of they all work together. There are other beings that we haven't heard of. We'll see how that goes. Vasco, I've been getting dark dreams again. Am I being attacked or am I releasing? Releasing, but there's also some heavy stuff going on. I said I feel like we're going some kind of timeline. I'm not sure what it is, but sure, just so yeah, not to worry. Just do have a candle, burn a candle energy around you. If you can have it burn for an hour. If you have it like in a glass, or or just saging, or incense where you sleep. Maybe just incense. Yeah, see how that works. It might not do anything. But candles are good. Candles are good just to burn off old energies. Any messages from the universe to me? Well, yeah, you are releasing past lives. Some of the groups, the reptilian groups I'm going to connect to are here, but it's slowly leaving the Earth. Maybe not too fast, but you're observing. You're observing. So I believe you're just around dark beings. I don't think you're actually getting attacked. Seems like you're just seeing what they're doing, and that's when you get yeah, because you're around the vibration. You're just observing for what I can see. So someone's making their move. I don't know what's going on. Not too worried. That's all. Something's going on. My water is chosen. Yeah, I saw an image of myself spilling my water, and sure enough, I did it. So that's I'm gonna take the top off because it was on there before. So yeah. Okay. All right. Blessings, everyone. Thank you for your questions. Much love.